Hi, my name is Rykin Fuller, and I had the esteemed privilege of interacting with UNC Campus Rec's Beating Heart, our club sports programs. This week, I'm at the Koury Natatorium for a special double feature episode. Water Warriors, women's and men's water polo are each scrimmaging tonight in a swimming showdown. Stay tuned for some interviews and aquatic action as our Week 4 Sportlight shines on women's and men's water polo.
So I joined in my freshman year. I actually joined a little bit later than everyone else just because I didn't know it existed yet. Coming in as a freshman, this was the perfect way for me to find a little community, and it gave me a built-in friend group. I would consider the girls in my grade to be some of my closest friends that I made freshman year, and they'll be my friends forever now. And this sport really made me feel like a Tar Heel. It sounds silly, but we just do a lot in the Carolina spirit because we are a sports team. So at every practice, we always end with a little Carolina cheer. At tournaments, we're always doing the Tar Heel chant. It's definitely an integral part of my Carolina experience because I have practice every week. I'm always wearing the water polo merch, and I never shut up about it. As president of this club and being able to help the team grow, it's really showed me that being a part of a team sport specifically, it gives you a family. Every year we get people who have never played the sport before. We all learn and grow together. I came to the team as a retired swimmer, but someone who had never played this sport before, and now I'm president, so anyone hasn't heard of water polo before, they maybe think they wouldn't be good at it. You should definitely check it out. So I definitely started playing the game just because I grew up loving swimming, and I'm a super competitive person, so being able to play a team sport gives me that outlet for me to get my competitive spirit out. I've genuinely never had more fun playing a sport than I have playing water polo because I get to work super hard. The sport is grueling and it's tough, so I love leaving practice feeling exhausted. I just keep doing it because I love the exercise I get from it. I love getting rough in the water, and I really just love the family I have on this team. Definitely are growing a lot closer with our men's team this year. We don't practice together, but we do practice at the same time in the same pool, and then occasionally we'll have a joint scrimmage or a joint practice together. But we do function as two separate teams just competitively because we have different competition seasons. Outside of the pool, we do social events together. We definitely have a good social atmosphere. I would consider all of them to be my friends. We are close, and I really love the men's team.
Well, I started playing when I was 7, and I played throughout high school. And I played on a couple of the national teams in my hometown, Trinidad and Tobago, and now I'm the president of the club here. We take anyone with any level of experience. If you could swim, that's a perfect base to have, but we teach guys to swim and all the fundamentals of the game as they go throughout the semester. So you'd get a pretty good basic understanding of the game by the end of a semester. So it's basically like handball or basketball. It's a 7 versus 7, 1 person goal and 6 field players. So you'd have 3 main offensive players and then 3 players around the perimeter. The point of the game is to score more goals than the other team, and you have 4 quarters to win the game. I started playing it because, well, my dad played it when he was younger, and then he put me into the sport, and I really enjoyed it because of the community that I gained from it, and all the friends I make throughout all the tournaments that I play in. And it's just a sport that I really enjoy.
I grew up a swimmer, and I was leaning towards joining club swim when I got to Chapel Hill. But then the morning that I moved into my dorm, I met one of the seniors on the water polo team, and in talking to her, she was like, no, why would you go swim? You should play water polo. I decided to come down to Koury and come out to the first water polo practice, and from there I fell in love with the team, fell in love with the sport, and I've just continued to play for 4 years, and so this team's just made my time at Carolina so much better. I went to high school for 4 years, but that's kind of an anomaly here at Chapel Hill. There's, I think, maybe max 3 or 4 of us who've played. For the most part, we're a learn to play team, which has really been awesome because I've enjoyed sharing a sport that I really love with newcomers, and I honestly applaud all of my teammates who came and found a new sport in college because I was not that brave. I stuck to what I knew. I stuck to something familiar. The idea of picking my head up and being able to look for my teammates, look for the ball, and kind of have a team sport awareness, ball awareness, all of that. In swimming, you're following that black line, and that's you're not following a black line in water polo. Your head's above the water for most of the time. But I think honestly for a lot of people, the hardest thing about the sport is like you're treading the whole time, and you're treading, but you also have to throw the ball, and you have this defender on you, and it's a full contact sport, and there's just so much going on all at once. So it's really, really fun to play, but there's a lot to learn. I really love traveling with the team. I mean, I have so many fond memories of going to UVA. We played an invitational there every fall, and that's like generally one of the first like more official tournaments we play as a team, and it's always really fun getting to see all my teammates apply their skills and kind of have everything click into place, and they're like, oh wait, I finally get this, I understand this, I'm like learning the game, I'm getting to like actually play at full speed, and that's really, really awesome. I think water polo is just like the perfect combination of swimming and then like a team sport, and just the physicality and the competitiveness of it is really awesome. But then also I'm in the pool, which is like my favorite place to be.
I started in middle school, and I played all throughout high school, up until like adult leagues, and then I just came here and kept on playing. Yeah, it's helped me build a pretty good community, and it's a good way to meet people, stay healthy, and it's definitely kept me in shape during my time at Carolina. Well, I really enjoy being in the water. I really like the ocean and pool, and I always got bored of swimming, but my dad played water polo when he was little, and even played in an adult league, which I ended up joining, so he just pushed me towards it, and I just started playing. We're not really picky for our requirements, as long as you know how to swim, which is great, and then we'll take any level. We're all about like developing and building like a good community, so as long as you know how to swim, it's great. I think our club is very interesting because like it's a very diverse group of people. Obviously, water polo could be a pretty small sport in some places, so a lot of people come from different areas. And then I think it's good because it's an alternative to swimming while staying in shape and being in the water. So every practice is a little different. We're always doing new things, and it's always very fun. What kept me staying is just being in the water, and I just love swimming around and playing a really energetic sport. It's like only 8-minute quarters, so there's always something happening.
I'm Steve Sinclair. I'm class of 2014 here. I've been coaching the team since 2015, so basically I came out of college and then started doing this, so this will be my 10th season. I've been playing water polo for 20 years. So when I was here, the men's team always had a pretty strong presence. The women's team, we always had one, but it was usually fairly small. Around 2019, 2020, right after COVID, we had a huge recruiting year, got up to like 25, 30 ladies on the team, and we've had huge teams ever since. So the past 4 or 5 years, we've had 20 plus girls on a given night and traveling with a huge team, and it's been really great to see the program take off. Yeah, so we had another big recruiting year this year, which is great because we graduated 9 or 10 last year, and we have 6 or 7 freshmen this year that have stuck with it so far. Really like the enthusiasm. Everybody tries really hard. Everybody's picked up the game and the basics, which is a big challenge in water polo since most of the ladies here have not played before. What keeps me coming back is I really enjoy watching the team develop over the years. At this point, I've had almost 3 complete classes come through, and since we get so few experienced players, watching the development from being a freshman and having never played the game before to making the all-league teams, high finishes in conference, and seeing that develop over the 4 years I have most of these ladies, it's really cool, and I love watching it every year.
You heard it here first. 2 terrific teams come together to form one great water polo program, and there's no shame in being pumped up for what's next with these clubs. It's been an honor covering this week's double feature Sportlight, and until next time, I'm Rykin Fuller, UNC Campus Rec.